The mining town of Røros was planned on a drawing board. A sketch plan from 1658 shows two parallel streets with small alleys or lanes between them. On the map from 1711, which is incidentally a military map, we can see the same main features. This map shows certain individual buildings and directions. It can be seen that the town has remained unchanged since the first mining activity started. Small farmhouses were tightly packed together along the straight street. In most houses, the living accommodation faced out to the street. Behind the living quarters were the stables and barns and other outhouses that are part of a small holding. Each farm had several allotments of arable land called gardens, as well as grazing land on the hills around the town. The copperworks had responsibility for and a monopoly on the supply and sale of provisions to the townspeople, but there were many conditions that made this arrangement vulnerable. It was therefore of vital importance, both for the copperworks and the population, that everyone who lived in the town carried out some sort of agricultural production. All the small farms had cattle sheds and stalls for horses. In this way, the people of the copperworks supplied meat and dairy products. When the men were away at the mines during the whole working week, the women were left to manage the farm as well as running the household. The people of the mining town were divided into strict class levels. At the highest level of society were the directors and executives of the mine. The upper classes were, however, few in number, and the vast majority of people who lived in the town were ordinary workers. There were also people who survived without agriculture or work in the mines. These were servants and daily paid or casual laborers. The mining ordinance, a separate authority in charge of mining in Denmark and Norway, required the mining company to supply a doctor, a school, arrangements for the poor, and a church. The first church was built in Røros in 1650. In 1784, the new church, Bergstadens Tyr, was built. The monumental building was erected during the golden years of production and demonstrates the company's position amongst mining communities at that time.